guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited that you're here today joining me on Blissfully Bria just to hear me answer a few questions that you guys asked me on my Instagram a few weeks ago. So I'm super casual today. I want to make this super casual. So backstory, I actually filmed this on Monday and it was just not giving anything when I went to edit it today. So I was like, let me refilm this. This is what I look like on a normal Saturday. My hair's been in these braids for like 2 days. Like, it's just giving very casual. So this is gonna be really casual. So let's do it. So question number 1, what is my skincare routine? So when I filmed this on Monday, I could not remember for the life of me the name of anything that I use on my skin. So I got everything out of my skin fridge so that I could give you all the names. So I wash my face once a day. I wash it every night. I start with the Different Cleanser Daily Deep. Looks like this, is in a tube. One day, I can't get the camera to get the light. Can you see it? Yeah, that makes sense though, right? One of these days, I'm gonna do a skincare routine and I'm gonna hold myself to it now that I'm saying it on YouTube. But anyways, I start with that. Then I use the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Toning Solution. Don't think you can see that either, but I use that. It's pretty cheap, it's like $8. I then use the Glossier Super Bounce Serum and then Glossier Future Dew Oil Hybrid Serum. The serums are a little bit more on the pricier side, but I love them. They give me a natural glow and they moisturize me, so I really like them. But the Different Cleanser and the Ordinary Toning Solution, both are under $10 for the most part. Next question, why am I so nice? I honestly, when I read this question, I was like, I don't think I'm like abnormally nice, but like if I had to answer that question, I would say 1, either because I'm from the South and people from the South are just known to be very kind people. So I'm from the deep South, so I guess that would make me nice by location. Or because I have a really kind mom. My mom is a very, very nice person. And I feel like just by nature, my sister and I are extremely nice. So my sister's a really kind person. My mom's really kind. So I feel like just by nature, we're very kind people. But thank you. So how I met Amir. I hate telling this story because it's a very Gen Z way to meet someone. So backstory. Before this whole fashion blogger influencer journey, I never posted on Instagram, not on my page, not on my story. Like, you may see a post from me every 6 months, and that was like on a good day. So I never posted, and I definitely and I still to this day get very much anxiety about responding to comments and responding to DMs. So like, that's just not a thing for me. Like, I'm just not a social media person, or I am now, but I wasn't in the past. So anyways, you need that backstory to know. So I posted a picture on my Instagram story on Christmas. I was just feeling myself. Christmas is my favorite time of the year. Like, I was cute. I posted a picture on my Instagram story. So Amir slides up. I think we had always been following each other, but I never interacted with his post. And I don't know that he ever interacted with mine, but we'd always been following each other. And so he slid up on that story and was like, "You're so beautiful." Now, like I said, I get anxiety about responding to DMs, but because other people had responded to the story, I was like, I'll respond to this later on tonight. I responded later that night, and I responded to Amir, and I was like, "Thank you so much. You're cute too." I would never say that to anybody else. Like, I don't even, it's not that Amir was special. I don't even know what was going on. So I said that. He waited till the next day, found out later down the road he was being petty, and purposely responded the next day because I responded hours later. So he responded back and was like, "Thank you. My name's Amir. I would love to get to know you. Here's my number. Or can I have your number?" I don't give people my number. Especially people that DM me, I'm not giving you my number. I gave this boy my number. So I gave him my number. A few hours later, we started texting. And we met. This was, the DM came December 25th. We met in person on December 27th. And then we started dating on January 5th. And now we're 2 years in. And I am happier than ever. So that is how we met. It's very Gen Z. But, it's our perfect way of meeting. So yeah, that's how Amir and I met. Yeah, love him. So how many piercings do you have? I think I have 6. So I have my cartilage, which is my first piercing that I got in 2018. I have my date, and I got this in June of 2019. Then I have my 2 lobes. Oh, well, my Lubs were my first. I got my Lubs when I was a baby. And then, so that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot what this one was called. But I got this, I think, I got this in December. And then I had my belly button piercing. So that's 6. Out of all of these, the most painful was without a doubt my belly button piercing. Don't let people lie to you and tell you your belly button piercing doesn't hurt, because it's very painful. My dream collaboration. So, I don't know, because I changed my mind so much. I honestly, like, I could say today what my dream collaboration would be, and then tomorrow it may be something completely different. But just like off the brands that I use all the time that I'm obsessed with, love, cannot get enough of, I would definitely say Express the clothing brand. Skims, I love Skims, and probably Shein. Glossier too. Like, those are just like some brands that I love. Like, am gonna die behind those brands. Target too. Like, just like those are, I'm very into clothing. So like, if anyone from any clothing line, just all of those that I just named, it would be a dream for me, because like, it's not even about money for me or about like the exposure. I'm just passionate about the brands and what they offer and the inclusivity and that type of thing. So definitely Express, Skims, Shein, Target, or Glossier. It would be like across that spectrum. NYX too. I really like NYX. Like, that's probably the only makeup that I like will die behind too, because I just love their brand. I love its accessibility. I love the inclusivity of it. Like, yeah, I would die behind that. Or any food brand, because I like to eat. So, and I will try anything once. So, food. I love food. Even though it's not like my niche per se, but food, yeah. Have you found your purpose in life? I don't know. I don't want to say no, but I don't want to say yes either. Like, my goal for 2021 was to be intentional about walking into my purpose. So I feel like I have found what that intentionality is, like what I'm supposed to be on this earth for and what that purpose is. I feel like I've found that, but I feel like I will live every day walking into my purpose and discovering my purpose. You know, I don't think it's something I'll just wake up and I'll know my purpose, but I have a sense of like belonging and a sense of feeling about what my purpose is, if that makes sense. So I won't say that I found my purpose, but I won't say that I haven't either. I feel like I know, but I feel like every single day I'm gonna live walking into my purpose and discovering a new meaning for what my purpose is. So yes and no. How's life treating you? Life is good. I actually, the other day, is so crazy because I started journaling when quarantine started. The other day, I just like thought about where I was during this time last year. You know, Mardi Gras had just ended, and I went back to school, and I was at school for 2 weeks before I came back home because of COVID and everything. And without knowing it, I was in a really, really bad space, like mentally. And I feel like mental health is like a huge part of just like your life. Like, you literally cannot survive if your mental health is not okay. And I think that I just kind of was like for a long time ignoring it until it was a problem or until I had to address it. And so now I'm in a tremendously better place, you know, like I'm very in touch with my mental health, and that's all thanks to like therapy and medication and natural supplements, and thank God for all of those things, and just like talking about it and being real with myself about what's going on, but like not even for reasons of material things, but just things that genuinely bring me joy. I'm extremely happy where I am in my life right now. Relationships, family, friends, everything is really happy and really good. And so I'm very happy with where life is right now. So yeah, goals after college. Honestly, like I said, I don't know. Like, when I went to college, I wanted to be a broadcast journalist. I wanted to be on TV. Couldn't tell me no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now I'm in the last half of my junior year, and my mind is changing. So I think that like I'm at the point now, like if you would have asked me this in high school, I would have had a concrete answer about exactly what I want to do for the end of my life or for the end of my college career. And now I'm just kind of like letting life play out the way that it's going to play out. Like I said, This time last year, February 13th, if you would have asked me where my life would be a year from now, would not tell you it'd be in a global pandemic, would not tell you I'd be living in my childhood bedroom for a year. Like I couldn't even have, my wildest dreams could not even imagine this. So I'm just letting life play out. I hope that I can say that I hope that I'm happy. I hope that I am successful in whatever I'm doing. And I hope that I just feel joy and purpose in whatever I'm doing after college. So I don't know, but I can tell you this. Whatever cards I'm dealt, we're going to play to the best of my ability, baby. Make lemonade out of lemons. I can tell you that. What was your freshman year at Howard like? So I had two different experiences my freshman year at Howard. My first semester freshman year, my second semester freshman year. So second semester freshman year, I started dating Amir. I was like focused a lot more on internships and like my job and what I was going to do this summer or that summer and that type of thing. So I was a lot more focused. But freshman year, first semester, all I'm going to say is I lived my best life. Like my friends that are like my Howard family, they know, like we just had a good time. Like it was good, clean, just good fun. Like every day was fun. And I think it was just about like you'll never have that type of like freedom again where you're like 18, you now have like an unknown sense of freedom that you've never had before. Or like this was how I felt, like you had an unknown sense of freedom that you've never had before. You are now like doing whatever you want, going wherever you want, whenever you want, eating whatever you want, buying whatever you want. I would spend the night in my friend Sam and Jalen's room all the time, like probably in their room more than I was in my own room. I never did stuff like that when I was at home. So it was just like this beautiful, beautiful unknown time. And I appreciate that time. And so I really, really loved my freshman year at Howard. So thank you, family. Thank you, Howard, for that. What do you like most about yourself? I don't know, like physical attributes, I don't know, like I'm now getting to the point where I like just about everything about myself. Like, you know, whatever I don't like, I love it. We can fix it, like whether that's working out, whatever. Like but for the most part, I love everything about myself. I guess what I like, I don't know what I like most about myself. I guess I could say like personality wise, I like that I'm adaptable. And I like that I am resilient. So that has all come to me in the last 2 years, being adaptable and being resilient. So personality wise, I would definitely say those are the things that I love about myself. And like physical attributes, I don't know, y'all. I love myself. Does that answer the question? I love me. Everything about me. You should too. Last question. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? So this is like the college question. I genuinely have no idea. Like, I have no idea how my life is going to play out, if that makes sense. I have a good idea of how things are going to go, but you know, life happens how it wants to happen. So like I said, I just want to be happy. I want to be successful. I want to be genuinely happy, and I want to be in a space where I am able to provide for myself and provide for my family, and you know, just make all of these years worth it. So that's just where I want to be. But I will tell y'all this: in December, a sidekick came into my job for my own personal reasons. I don't feed into sidekicks. I won't say I don't believe in them, but I don't feed into them because I'm religious, and I just think the two cross over, and that's just my own personal belief. But she came into my job and just said she wanted to do a reading on me. Whatever, I don't care. I won't accept, and I don't accept any of the energy into my aura, you know. But I just told her nothing negative. Just told me only positive things, because I don't want to put that in my aura. So here's what she told me. She told me that Amir was my soulmate, and that we are going to be married, and he's going to be the only person I'm married to. That we're going to have 3 kids, 2 girls, 1 boy. The boy will be the youngest. What else did she say? That we're going to be financially successful, that I would be a business owner and a property owner, and that it's going to be positive things in our life. And you know, of course, I only told her to tell me positive things, and I don't even know that most of those things will turn out the way that she said. And thank God they were all positive things, but a lot of the things that she told me are starting to become true. Like the smaller things that she told me are starting to become very true. outside of the things that I just told you guys. So I'm not saying I don't believe her, but I think it's a very big coincidence that it's starting to work out the way she said it would. But yeah, so I think I just answered 11 questions about me. So I really, really, really thank you guys so much for watching this. Thank you for being casual with me. As you see, it's a lot going on over here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for loving me. And thank you for asking me these questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any more questions or what your favorite question was and what your favorite answer was. And I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.